Hello and welcome. Wow, the Summer Festival of Quilting is nearly over here at the craft store. And look at this. Look at this. This table is ridiculous. Somebody, and it's tomorrow, that the winner is going to be announced. Someone's going to win all of this. Seriously, this is amazing. You've got so much fabric. And because these have all been gifted, basically, from all the live shows, some has been gifted. So it means you have got some seriously gorgeous fabric in here. You've got books. Oh, is that lovely? Is that our Jenny's over there? Anyway, you've got books, you have got fantastic tools in here as well. And what I love about this, you've got essentials like wadding and stuff, but then you've got pretty things. This is amazing. Now, someone is going to win all of this. It might be you. All you need to do is purchase from the live hours, so any of your Softcraft live hours, purchase from that live hour, and then you are going to be entered into this prize draw. Someone is going to get all this. And from this hour, we have got a huge... This is huge. This weighs more than my dog. I mean... which is all I base life on at the minute, isn't it? That is so heavy that, I mean, can you imagine how much this is going to cost to post out to you? You've got to, honestly, it's going to cost a fortune. You don't need to worry about that. Someone is going to win this. Okay, all you need to do is, of course, check your baskets out in the live hour. Not only have we got an amazing one-day special, but we've got a lovely guest. Winging away right from the wonderful Festival of Quilts, it is our lovely Sasha. Hello, our lovely Sasha.
Hello.
How are you feeling, love?
A little bit tired. I won't lie, I'm a little bit tired, and now I've got to follow the fabulous Jenny Raymond. How do I do that? Especially as she's my inspiration and has been my teacher for many years, and I feel like I'm going to get shouted at across the table if I do something wrong.
Well, I can't promise that you won't. And I mean, our Jenny, she was telling people off this afternoon, weren't you, Jenny? She was telling, so it's okay, she's leaving soon. She won't judge you. She won't judge you.
She's been amazing, because
no,
I've got to be nice, because she saved me from having no coffee in the mornings at the hotel.
Oh, fabulous.
How can you have a hotel with no kettles in the bedrooms?
Oh, my gosh. Was Jenny on hand?
Jenny was on hand. She came to the rescue, and I was filled with coffee before 6 a.m. in the morning.
Hurrah for Jenny! Sasha, it's wonderful to have you with us for this one-day special. I mean, we have got our lovely Sasha, but I tell you what, the amount of colour on this counter is phenomenal. You have got lots and lots of options. 13 options, actually. I'm looking for some, but not for us here today. We're talking Fabric Freedom. We're talking a ridiculously good price. Because, I mean, when you look at what you're going to get, I mean, obviously we're talking about it, you're saving £10, but it's already a really good price, is that? Anyway, shall we take you through? So, our lovely Sasha, I mean, with these, you're getting your fabric. Now, you're getting your fabric pieces. These are ½ metre pieces. So you're getting, obviously, 2 metres of fabric. And then you're getting your fantastic jelly roll. But on this one, you've got 20 pieces on there. That's a lot of fabric, Sasha.
They are. So these are Fabric Freedom Swiss rolls, because there are smaller ones. So these have got 20 strips. And you're actually getting the ½ meters of fabric that are actually exactly the same fabric and colour as what's in your strip roll set.
Amazing.
So you're getting your 20 strips, and you're also getting, 4 ½ meters of the colours that are already in there. So it's great for things like backings, borders, sashings, anything like that, because a lot of the time we'll work with some sort of fabric strip set, and then we haven't got a fabric to match it with.
Yes,
and this, we've got the binding, we've got the borders, we've got everything within there.
Yeah, I think it's it's one of those that, like, obviously we've seen beautiful pattern fabrics, but this is your bread and butter. It's what you need, isn't it?
It is.
Essential.
It is essentials, and because it's our cottons and it's plain, so you could even be looking at your 2.5 inch strip set. That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful. I'm glad you got that right, love.
Yeah, 8 days at festival. These are great. You know, you don't have to cut them for sashings for borders. You know, you
Yeah.
could just keep them for that reasoning,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But they are amazing quality, and they are amazing that they've got all those fabrics to go with them.
Yeah, and the price is ridiculous. So you're getting your 20 strips of fabric. You're getting your 4.5 metre pieces. So obviously 2 metres of fabric for £30.97. That is such a good price. Saving £10, but obviously already a great price. And they do look ever so pretty. Now, your first one, I'll go through your options. So not quite white, not quite white. That's your first one. So it's all those four. Over 10% of it has already gone here. Just £30.97. Remember, if you're spending over £60, you automatically get the ability to use a flexi. So you can spread the payments, which is quite easy. So that's your first option. Your next one, I love this. Taste the rainbow. What a colour palette. And just have a look at that. See, doesn't it look good when it's like that?
It is amazing. There is something so satisfying about unwrapping strip rolls and things like that. Honestly, just that undoing the twine or the ribbon and just laying all the fabrics out, and you'll never get them back and rolled like that ever again.
No, that is beautifully done. That is gorgeous. So
but
you've
if you
got...
are looking, because rainbows are so in at the moment, obviously.
Yes.
And so you know, this would make a really great lap quilt size.
Yeah.
You'd be able to make something like that easily with the amount of fabric you're getting here. But also, don't forget the other things that I've done on here. You know, your jelly roll rugs.
Yeah.
This one would look amazing.
Oh my gosh,
as a jelly roll rug.
Yeah,
You know, or even the Camden bag, because you've got all that rainbow of colour in there.
Yeah.
This is my favourite. This one.
Is it? This is your favourite?
It's my favourite.
Yeah, look at that. So you've got your 20 strips of fabric. You've then got your 1/2 metre pieces. So you've got that wonderful bright yellow, the beautiful purple, that gorgeous bottle green, and then of course the blue in this one. Again, same item number, same price. So I won't go through that one again for you. We've then got our mermaid shores, beautiful, and I'll show you this now. Approaching 10% of the stock gone here as well. Look at that when you see that, and just look at those colours. Yep, your mermaid shores. So obviously those beautiful soft seaside hues.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I
love the greens, the
pretty.
sort of greeny blues in this one. They're stunning.
So pretty, and I just love that palette of the lilacs going through to the
Yes.
It's quite muted as well, which I
Yeah.
really like. And yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah,
so
I would
pretty.
like that one a lot. So you're getting your beautiful jelly roll. You've also got your Swiss roll even. You've then got that beautiful blue. That green is gorgeous.
It's lovely, isn't it? I don't know what we'd actually call that.
Me neither.
No, but it's quite muted, isn't it? It's
Paula, if Paula's watching, because Paula's very obsessive about getting the colours right.
yeah.
She's got a
I'd
thing.
say that's like a duck egg, between a duck egg blue and a duck egg green.
Yeah.
Because when I say it's duck egg, they always say to me, "Well, is that duck egg blue or duck egg green?"
Yeah. It's definitely got a green, but yeah. Paula, if you're watching, email him, what would you call it? Because she'll know. You've then got that gorgeous blue lilac colour palette there,
Really
and
pretty.
then that green is lovely because that's such a soft sort of light green. They are, yeah, I love them.
Spearmint green.
Yes, spearmint. That is beautiful. Now, if you do want to go for that one, that has been really busy. 10% of the stock has gone there. Now, next is your autumn hues, and look at this. I love it because you're getting so many different options. So with this one, we're going through from those really rich wines and burgundies.
That mulberry.
Yes.
Oh, this is so autumnal. It really is. So this is, you know, for those great autumnal wall hangings or bags, or, you know, you could be appliquing some silhouettes on top of this of like hedgehogs and foxes. I could see this as a wall hanging background.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh yeah, it's a good palette, is that. Absolutely stunning. And then the fabric that you're getting with this one, so you get that beautiful kind of terracotta there, which is lovely. You've also got that really nice sort of brown tone on that one, which again, that's another one that's a tricky one to name. That beautiful bright yellow. It's a really nice rich yellow.
In there, doesn't it? It works in there.
Yeah,
And
but it's rich, isn't it?
And the thing that I noticed at festival this week, There's a lot of yellow about. Yellow seems to be a really in colour at the
it's
moment.
one of my favourite colours, yellow.
Different hues of yellow, different colours of the yellow. But there is a lot of yellow in fabrics at the moment. So obviously that's what we're going into for next season. Amazing.
Bright, happy, shiny yellows. And that is such a different hue to the one that we saw in the rainbow, because that is a lot richer, you know, a lot more buttery. And approaching 10%, and that beautiful deep brown as well, which is lovely. Now, approaching 10% of this one, again, all super affordable. Now, next we've got Darling Clementine. Yeah, the names are ace. Oh, Darling Clementine. So you're going through these ones. So you've got those lovely, those light salmony pinks, working through into the oranges there, and then coming on through to those reds. I mean, the colours are perfect.
They're stunning. I was gobsmacked when I received these. And ombre quilts are so in at the moment.
Oh,
they really
nice.
are. But if you were to buy 2 or 3 of the different strip roll sets, you could get the most amazing ombre or rainbow, or just going through the whole colour spectrum.
Yes.
And I just wanted to explain just a second ago, because we all slip up and we all say jelly roll.
Yeah.
And of course, jelly roll is licensed to Moda.
Ah,
okay.
Really?
So
okay.
So how it works is everyone calls them jelly rolls, but actually Moda Fabrics are the first one that produce jelly rolls.
Right.
So their jelly rolls are 40 or 42 inch strip sets, and they are the official jelly roll
ones.
name.
Yeah, yeah.
So then we've got all different sorts of names. We've got Fabulous 40s, we've got our Swiss rolls, we've got things like that.
Yeah.
But we do all slip up and say jelly roll. So if I do, I apologise.
Yeah.
I try to call them strip sets, but then that sounds terrible as well, doesn't it?
It
You know,
sounds...
And I haven't had no gin today.
Yeah, strip set sounds like we're going to be talking about
so
something
it's just so
completely
people
different.
are aware, when we're talking about strip sets and when we're talking about Swiss rolls, this is because this is Fabric Freedom's range of fabric strips.
Right, okay.
So they are, in theory, jelly rolls, but obviously we can't call them jelly rolls.
Amazing, thank you. Yeah,
all right.
It was like in card making when we couldn't say pyramage.
Yes,
Anyway,
yeah.
you know,
and
one
it's
of
the
them.
same thing. We, you know, we just have to be a little bit careful with names and things.
Yes,
but
yes.
it's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Swiss rolls. I love Swiss rolls anyway. So,
So
there
do
you go. So
Cappuccino
that
Swiss
is your
roll.
Darling Clementine. So again, with this one, you've got that sort of really nice soft orange. You've then got that beautiful red. You've got the light pink, and then that different tone of reds. Hopefully Paula's got this show tomorrow, because she will go through all the colours properly. You've then got your powder room. And look, now this is going to give you all your wonderful pinks going into your purples.
Oh, if you're a pink girl,
this is the one, isn't it?
this is the one.
Yeah,
It's
if you're a pink girl, you need to
pretty.
get hold of that one. And it goes right into your purples. The way they've made sure it absolutely flows is incredible. I mean, they've nailed it, haven't they?
I've never seen anything like these fabric rolls before.
Yeah.
Because we have concentrated on just the plain fabrics, the ombre of colours, the ombre of the range of colours that you're getting as well. So if you were to get more than the 1 or the 2 sets, just think of that colour build-up that you can actually get.
Yes, yeah.
Going, you know, right the way through the reds, the mauves, the blues. It is amazing, and it's amazing quality as well.
Yeah. And then the 4 that you're getting are those 4 as well. Okay, next I'll make sure. I thought Kirsty in my head, it is earthy green. I thought she said dirty green. She did say earthy. Earthy green. Ooh, these are going to be a bit of my faves, because have a look at these now. I like this because it's an earthy, so you get in your gorgeous earth tones coming in there.
But
so
then if you were to pick up your let me think, what's this one? The autumnal hues.
Yeah.
If you play around with some of those strip sets, you know how well they'll work together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just amazing. And as I said, you know, things like your sashings, your borders, your bindings.
Yes.
You know, they're just But this one, I think, for a man's quilt as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And I really like that one. I love those tones. They
You
are
love green though,
beautiful.
don't you? You are a very green person.
I'm
like
really
green.
into greens. I'm into my yellows, but I'm into my greens. And the yellow in that one, the autumn one,
lifts it.
will go
Looks
beautiful.
Beautifully.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
even the
That's lush.
mulberry colours in there
Yes.
will work so well because it will lift it all.
I mean, when you start looking, literally this one, actually, because you've got green, it'll mix with nearly anything, truth be known, because it's your flowers and your foliage.
Oh, look, I mean, look at that. Blue.
Doesn't it
The
look good?
bluey purples with the green, because
Yeah.
they're obviously on the same spectrum. You'll know more about colour spectrum.
I'm rubbish
than
at
me.
colour spectrums, truth
Are
be known.
you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I just guess at everything. But blag it, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So that's your beautiful greens that go with it. The next one that we've got is our melon salad. Have a look at your melon salad. Not only are the colours fabulous, but it's also the beautiful name. So we can see the colours going on here, of course. Absolutely beautiful. You'll get those beautiful colours. Have a look at that. Again, your gorgeous pinks going into your oranges. Oh, that's so summery, isn't it?
Lovely.
Absolutely stunning. And then you've got the four that match perfectly with, and I really like that orange in there because that is just so melony. The next one that you've got is your wild berry, and your wild berry, just look how beautiful these are.
This is another favourite of mine.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Because it's the lovely purples.
Yeah, I'm real purple mulberry, those wine colours.
Yeah, look at those.
And when I was saying earlier about we have so many people that love the jelly roll rug and love the jelly roll bags and the strippiness, you could get the most amazing effect with these because they have matched the tones even so well. Nothing's what's the word, jagged, nothing's sticking
jars,
out,
does it?
It blends, it flows really well.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
You can tell I'm very excited about these, can't you?
I believe you are, and I think you should be because the prices are amazing, but the colours. Now, the peacock, look at this. The blues in this are just divine. So this is your lovely peacock. So you've got your blue tones in there working through to your purples, which again are absolutely exquisite. And look at this. So those blues and all your different tones. So you can create, like you were saying with your ombres, because you've got the tones are so beautifully close together, you'll create the most perfect ombre. And then, oh, look at that. Look at the richness in those, the solids that come with it. Again, absolutely stunning. That blue is fabulous. That is your beautiful peacock. The next one that we've got is the waterfall. And you'll be able to see here different colour tones in the blues, so different colour palette of the blues. I mean, you've got some really dark blues in this one.
Powder blue as well, just so pretty.
Yeah.
Almost going into that purpley hue, but not quite.
Yes, yeah. And then look at this, look at the navy blue that we come on to. A really rich blue. So that one is your beautiful waterfall. Again, you've got your really dark blue in that option as well. So that's your four that you get in there. The next one that we have got you is the Birds of Paradise. Now, I knew this would be busy. Approaching 10% of the stock gone on this one already. And again, yep, look at it. Bright, happy, joyous
We're going
colours.
to be using some of this one.
Is this a bit of a fave as well?
It is. I mean, I've gone from favourite to favourite to favourite.
That's
but
ace.
This, we're using some of this one for the project this evening, and I've actually mixed it up with a couple of the other strips as well.
Oh, it is gorgeous. And again, your solids, everything complements, everything goes together. That's your Birds of Paradise. The next, last, but by no means least, is your Lilac Fields, this one. It says lilac on here. Is it lavender? Okay, so our lovely lavender fields. So again, you have got all those beautiful colours running through. So we start with the really nice light kind of lilac there, and then going right the way around. and then getting those wonderful, deep, rich purples, which are beautiful. And then, of course, you're matching 4 solids, and that is your lavender fields. Now, once it's gone, it's gone. If you do want these, that price, phenomenal. You've got 20 pieces of your lovely fabric, which is cotton length 2.5 by 42 inches there, 6 centimetres by 108 centimetres. So Jenny knows I've ticked all the boxes. That is, she was telling me off for that. Well, she weren't, but 044002.
We're all right, she's left the studio.
She's left the studio. Now, the most popular one is, which one did you say? The which one? The autumn hues, really?
Oh, yeah.
We're approaching, wow, we're approaching 30% on this already.
Yeah, I
Gosh.
can see why.
Yeah, I can. I
Do you know
love
what? You can
it.
open that one if you want to.
Oh, it's so warm and gorgeous.
Open up the strips.
Are we allowed to open them?
Yes, you can open that.
Are
I
we?
said so.
Oh,
It's fine. But
Christy's
just
made
that
an oath for me.
satisfaction of when you open that, I'll get you into being a strip set addict.
I'm going to be dead careful.
So if you go to the that's it.
That end.
That's it. And then go to the last yellow.
The last yellow.
That's it. And then just sort of unpeel them.
Soapy. Oh yeah, I'm doing it opposite way around. I'm peeling them
You
back
are.
on. That's okay. It means if I peel them back on, I haven't made a mess.
But
And
also,
that means Charlotte is giving me a massive
but
hands
also,
up.
quite importantly, I wanted to show you the actual cutting of them.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
sometimes people worry about the cutting, and these are all cut precisely.
Yes.
They are amazingly cut.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just beautiful.
Beautiful quality.
Yes.
Okay, if you do want to get hold of these, again, the price is amazing. 044002 is your item number. Now, head on to the website because you've got options. So, you could go for your single Swiss roll if you want to. You could go for fabric if you want to. However, we have got, if you want to, we've got those 40-piece rolls, okay? Now, those 40-piece rolls are in exactly the same colourway, but obviously bigger rolls. However, look at your price. Now, that price hasn't been doubled. So realistically, I mean, the price of the 20-piece roll, which was the other way on the website, that one is $22.99 for 20 pieces. So really, I mean, if maths being maths, you should just double that, shouldn't you? So it's like
Really,
£44 or 40 whatever, 46 quid. But actually, that hasn't been doubled at all. It's $34.99, so it's only a bit extra that's been added to it. And then you've got a discount. So it's already a really good price, but then you've got a discount. So if you do want to get hold of those, absolutely worth looking at. Obviously, loads more goodies. We've also got some happy hour deals. Now, the happy hours are really important because they offer this hour only. If you do want your gorgeous happy hour deals, please make sure you check your baskets out. Sorry, I'm just getting old. Because with your happy hour deals, you've got 2 different options for you. So the first one, which one do you want me to show first, Kirsty? I've got this one. No. Or do you want me to? Okay, so these are your mottled effects. So if I just hold this up for you so you can see, remember these are only for this hour. That fantastic price, £14.97. So you can see that
Is
beautiful.
that pick any 3?
I don't really know, love. What is it?
Is it pick any 3?
Yeah,
Wow.
pick any 3. Pick any 3 colours.
Wow.
Nice. And that is lovely. I love that mottled effect.
Yeah, I really like them because they are great for backgrounds. They are great for like skies and just
Yeah.
as your blender as well, but building up your blended and your stash at home. And that's what a lot of people have been doing this week that I've spoken to at Festival.
Yeah.
They're sort of building up again after using everything through lockdowns and time at home. And I mean, this at that price is
Yeah.
a great.
And they're beautiful. There's some really nice colours. Obviously, have a look at the website for that one. 775992. That's your first. That's your first happy hour deal. We've obviously got another happy hour deal for you as well, which I will show you when we've stopped scrolling the website. You can scroll the website, but obviously you've got all your colours there. We've bear with. I got it. I caught it, Miss Shaw. I caught it. It's all okay. It's all okay, Miss Shaw. It's all okay. It's all okay.
fine.
It's okay, babes. It's okay, babes. And this one is, and I'll show you a full piece again so you can actually see what you're going to get with this, because it's that colour palette that's really
It's what you
interesting.
do when you work on the floor, isn't it?
Literally working on the floor.
Literally working on
ready
the floor.
Ready to catch.
That
Have
was
a little
like
look.
one of those commando rolls
Uh-huh.
behind the counter.
That's what she was doing.
Yeah.
She could put a commando roll. No, and this one.
Charlie's Angels.
She is. She is. This is our wonderful waffle weave. And again, you have got a huge colour variation to choose from. So do have a little look at these. Now, look at your price, only $9.99 for those. So really, really good price. And again, you have got your pick and mix there. 434-983 is your item number. Please check those out. That's where you'll see on the website. That's where we see all the different colours. And you are saving £3 in this hour only. Wow, so much to look at, so much to check out. However, Sasha, over to you, because so much to demo.
Wow, yeah. We are going to, obviously we're going to look at the strip sets, but we are going to look at this braided. So some people call it chevron, some people
I
call
like
it braided. I really like this because I went through the colour roll strips and I quite like the whole rainbow, but I love the way the colours move through.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was thinking it actually looks like a pencil.
Yeah, it does look like a pencil.
So if you were to do a giant one, it'd look great on the wall as a
Yeah,
pencil.
it would. Yeah,
But I'm going to
that's
show
nice.
you a really, really quick and easy way of doing this. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your strips and you're going to cut your strips down, and you're going to cut them into 10.5 and 8.5. So you're going to take each strip. Lost my other strips.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Beautiful.
So you're going to take each strip and you're going to cut them, as I say, into 10.5 and into 8.5.
Okay.
And then you're also going to want a little bit of scrap of black or something dark, or whatever you want is that square in the bottom. And that is 2.5 inch square.
Super.
So that's that part. Now I have to remember, because it was like, it's been a long week. So how...
No, it's like, okay, how do we do this?
I know, it's been, and you know, everyone has been amazing, and it has been great to see all of you, because I've been on the workshop book and desk for the week. And so it's just been amazing. It was lovely to see people.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really was quite emotional.
Yeah.
So how you build this up, so your 10.5 inch strips are going to be on one side and your 8.5 are going to be on the other.
Okay.
And so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to place our black piece onto... Sorry, I've probably just messed up all the cameras now because I've just moved my...
Nah,
Move my
we're
machine.
right. We're watching you.
And so we are just going to do that bit first.
Beautiful. Are you doing is it the rainbow one you're doing,
Yeah,
Sasha?
I think I've got a mix of it in there. So I have got the beautiful yellow
Yes.
going through the orange, going into the red, and then it did have some purple in it, I think. But I just love these mulberry colours.
Yeah.
So I took some of those as well.
So you've mixed it up.
I have mixed it
She's
up.
mixed it up.
Because what I love about it is the fact that if you were to buy 2 or 3, 3 or 4,
Yeah.
but the shading is so different.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you get, I wanted to do, if I'd have had enough time, but like this one that's here, I wanted to do one that is all
Oh man, that's good.
purples, blues, purple. Sorry, let's start again. I wanted to do purples through to pinks
Yeah.
with a blue border on it as well. But so we're going to be looking at this one later on this evening on 8 o'clock, because we're going to be making this one a little bit bigger
Amazing.
as well. But I just love the way the colours work so well together.
Yeah, yeah, and that's that wild berries one, isn't it? Yeah, that's lovely. Stunning.
So we've attached the black square, and then we are going to take the longer strip, and the longer strip goes on top like so, and we're going to 1/4 inch all the way down through.
Super.
So how I've sort of looked at the shows for the next 24 hours is we're going to be looking at all things jelly roll blocks.
Yeah, yeah.
Strip set blocks, sorry. So jelly roll blocks, really, really easy blocks that you can do with just joining your strips together and cutting them, because you can just take that one block and really enhance
do something.
it. But again,
I love that as well. I love the amount of projects you can do with just your strips of fabric. I mean, it is phenomenal.
It is. But there are people out there that love their, like I was saying earlier, their jelly roll rugs, their bags, that sort of thing. But you can also take the blocks that I'm going to show you and do them as a panel.
Yes.
But also, the other thing that I wanted to look at was using the strip set background and putting a silhouette in the front of it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, you know, there are so many things that you can do.
And once you start, your brain goes, oh, yeah, we could do this, we could do this. Especially because a lot of these colours, you have got that amazing graduation.
Exactly.
So it does look like a beautiful night sky or something, and then a silhouette in front of it. It looks phenomenal.
And you're not having to worry about patterns either.
Yes, yes.
So if you're somebody that hasn't used jelly roll strip sets, fabric strips before, you're not having to worry about the right side, the wrong side, because it doesn't matter which side. You know, they're going to work, they're plains, they're amazing cottons. Yeah. But also don't forget things like your Amish quilts as well. So
fabulous.
I always pronounce it wrong. But like your Amish quilts are all using solid fabrics, plains. They don't use any pattern fabrics. Yeah. So you could do like your Amish sampler quilts, you could do Amish blocks, that sort of thing. Yeah. So there are, you know, cut them out as well. Yes. Cut shapes from them. You don't just have to keep them as a strip.
Yeah, absolutely. The possibilities are endless.
So I'm going to take my next strips now. I'm just making sure that I'm going on the right sides. Yes. I know. So then we are going to take our second lot of strips, and you are going to place this in line with the top piece here.
Beautiful.
Okay. Again, we're going to use our 1/4 of an inch, and we just keep building up. We just keep building them up. And giving them a really good press, trying to keep them as straight as possible as well. And then you just keep on what I wanted to show you. So I tend to come down a little bit when I sew, just because when I am flapping this open to press, I don't have to, I don't have to worry about this bit here, because we're going to be cutting all of this off. Okay. But I do tend to like to sew just a little bit down further than my strip, where my strip is going.
So you know that you're going to get it, like you're going to have enough material.
Yes, exactly. And I know that I'm not going to be worrying about those seams coming undone.
Well, you saw that one. I'm just going to give people a bit of a heads up, because so you know how I said about the big ones? Well, that one is your 20 lengths of fabric. This one is your 40. So look, hello, little snowman. Now, if you do want to go for this, because this is very busy. In fact, we're already approaching 20% of stock gone. The prices on these are amazing. £31 to £99. Such a bargain, isn't it?
Honestly, I keep saying it, but obviously being away at festival and seeing the prices, and then these unbelievable prices.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing. And obviously you've got so much fabric on one of these, 40 strips on one of those. Now, the Not Quite White, that's been really, really busy as well. We're approaching 20%. We've then Tasting the Rainbow, approaching 1/4 of the stock has gone on this one. Of course, you can get it as your 40 pieces, or of course you can get your wonderful one-day special with your 4 half-metre pieces of fabric there. 696 509. However, if you would like to get your 40 strips of fabric, check them out, because all the colours that we've showed you are available in these bigger rolls as well, in your bigger Swiss rolls. And for some bizarre reason, I do like balancing them on my head. but I'm not going to do that because that's silly. Both of them are now approaching 30. Gosh, it is busy. And actually, your one-day special's really busy as well. Some of those colours are already flying out the door, so don't delay and make sure your basket gets checked out. Back over to you, Sasha.
I must say, we all, us soft crafters, patchworkers, quilters, there is this thing, we do love pre-cuts.
Yeah, well,
You know,
I mean, if you're going to save a little bit of time, it's rather nice, isn't it?
It makes life so much easier. There is so much you can do with them.
And they do look really pretty.
They do.
Don't they look lovely?
Do you know, I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to strip sets, pre-cuts, charm packs, anything like that. I
Yeah.
really do.
Have you got a few?
Yeah, I think I've probably got about 200 jelly rolls. But the problem is they are so pretty. And I was finding myself in lockdown just going and sitting in my sewing room for a bit of peace and quiet and just looking at the fabrics in them.
I'm not being funny, but when you look at them displayed like that, they just look so beautiful.
They're great, aren't they?
Yeah. I
They
mean,
are
you could have a
great.
lovely textured wall. You wouldn't need a decent wallpaper. You just have loads of these just stacked up. They'd
I
look
know,
amazing.
And there's something so satisfying about them as well.
Yeah, there really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make me happy. They just, yeah, they look ace. Anyway.
I just love the fact that all of those colours have been done for you, and you're not having to think about putting colour sets together. But you know, maybe order one set and then maybe order another set that's out of your colour zone.
Yes.
That's something, because I'm not a green person.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not particularly a green person, so I think I would go for the green one,
Yes.
the earthy tones, because that's out of my colour spectrum.
Yeah.
But again, you can just play, mix and match with these.
Well,
Because you're getting the 2 metres of fabric, you're refilling your stash again.
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
really important.
And I mean, they're going to match with so much that you've already got in your stash. That green one, I mean, just because it's the green tones, there's so many. I mean, when you think of your floral colours are going to go with your greens because that's what nature does, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can look at that and you can pick nearly anything that's going to go with it. It's just one of those really handy palettes to have, isn't it?
Definitely. And the other thing as well is we all make things with pre-cuts, and then we tend to have sort of like maybe a dozen strips left over.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then you could work them with this
Yes.
and have that pop of pattern with some of your strip sets that you've got left.
Yeah.
You're making it go further.
Yeah.
You're making it go so much further.
Yeah, and I think using your scraps with this would look fabulous. Because Lewis were doing one the other day actually that was just scraps, and you know when it's they were right up my street because it was so all over the shop and just really random and fabulous.
Yeah.
And that's it with something like this. You've got your solid bits of fabric, but then you'll have loads and loads of scraps that you'll be able to work with these.
Oh, look at that! My bobbins run out.
Oh.
Always the way.
Do you want me to give a quick recap while you're changing the bobbin?
Quick recap, yeah, while I'm filling me bobbin up.
We'll be back with you, Sasha. While she's sorting her bobbin out, let me give you a quick recap. So, first, not quite white. We are approaching 30% of the stock gone. Do remember, you're getting the not quite white with, of course, your 4 pieces of half-metre fabric. Absolutely beautiful colour palette there. That's your first one, not quite white. The next one, you do want to say not quite right, not right that. Next one, we're chasing the rainbow. Actually, we're tasting it. Tasting rainbow. But it's just a bit... I don't know, a bit salty. So you have got your beautiful colour palette there. We're approaching quarter of the stock gone with a tasting of the rainbow. We've then got, and actually, do you know what? This is one of my favourites, the Mermaid Shores. I really like this. We're approaching quarter of the stock. I really like that. It's those greens in there, greens again. Oh, it's dreamy, is that one? That's what that is, because it's seaside. So that one approaching a quarter. The next one is our autumn. I do love the autumn hues. We're approaching 60% the stock here. So this one has been super busy as well. Approaching 60% of the stock gone on that one, which is lovely. Your next one, oh darling Clementine. I mean, the best name has to go to this one, doesn't it? Oh, darling Clementine. And so, again, it's that lovely sort of, I don't know, it's a beautiful, bright, a fresh one is this. It's a summer one, is that one. That one is your darling Clementine. We've then got our powder room. So this is your pinks. If you're loving your pinks, this is the one for you. So you have got your beautiful pinks along with the background fabrics as well there. Again, only $39.7 for your 20 strips of fabric and your 4.5 meters. Now your earthy greens, we're approaching 40 with this one. Yeah, this is a nice one. And you can see all those beautiful, sorry, I'm trying to show you that and the fabric there as well. Absolutely, I'm showing you at the same time. So those ones, again, beautiful, beautiful. Now, next we've got for you your melon salad. And it absolutely is. I mean, when you look at these four and you look at all those together, melon salad, isn't it? It's a melon salad, that. Look at all those colours, especially when you do get onto these. It's like, oh yeah, that is melon. That's your beautiful melon salad. The next one that we've got for you is your wild berry. Oh, and this is lovely. This is so rich. This has got all your jewel tones in here. And we are approaching a quarter of the stock gone with this one. Again, some really nice, rich tones in that one. So that is your beautiful wild berry. Again, stunning. And oh, did you say did you say something with that one? I can't remember if you said approaching a quarter. Now the gorgeous peacock is next, and this is lovely. All those wonderful blues. Again, you've got some really nice royal tones in here. You've got your tones that look like that famous brand of chocolate. Of course, you've got your jewel tones in here as well. That's a wonderful peacock. We've then got your beautiful waterfall. So another palette, another blue palette with this one. Oh, choices. But this has got the really gorgeous dark blue in it, right through, so you can see right through to the navy. That's your waterfall. We've also got the Birds of Paradise. We're approaching 40%, and this has got that really golden yellow in it. You know, when you look at the different yellows, you've got so many different yellows, but you can. Oh, is this the one?
That's one of the ones that we're using.
It's a deep dark yellow. Is this one? Isn't
it's really lovely.
It really is. I mean, look at that. It's a proper golden yellow. So that one is your Birds of Paradise. Last but by no means least is the Lavender Fields. And again, you've got, if you're into your purples, this is the one. It's got those gorgeous purples and the wonderful lilacs, and then the bluey purples as well with that. Absolutely stunning. £30.97 is your price. 044002 is your item number. Please remember all the colour options. We have got them in the big ones. So in the big rolls, the details are there at the bottom of your screen. With those, I mean, the price is phenomenal. The price of that hasn't just been doubled and then you've got a discount. It's actually a reduced price anyway, but then you've got a discount. So just $31.99 for your 40 strips of material there. 696-509 is your item number. Right then, how are we doing now, Sasha?
Right, so we are halfway through. So you would just keep going at this stage until, I mean, you can make this as long, as wide as you wish. You know, it really is up to you. You know, if you've got a really long table, obviously you would just keep going for however many colours. You could go right the way through the colour spectrum. It would be amazing. Yeah. So I'm just going to press this one back.
They do, and it does look so effective. Thing is with this is the perfect, well, every single one of them, every single Swiss roll is perfect because every single one will work. But it'll give you almost want to do something like this, don't you? Because you'll get that wonderful ombre colour and you want to literally keep it as they've given it to you. So you get that perfect blend.
Definitely. These are all there to be mixed up.
So that mermaid one. You need the mermaid shores, I've decided. I really like that.
Yeah, I just can't decide, to be quite honest.
That's so lovely.
So when you have kept going, you're going to line up your square,
Okay.
and we're just going to trim off that excess.
Okay.
And we're going to do the same this side. And trim off this excess as well. So you would just keep trimming off those extra bits that you don't need.
Right.
You would trim them all off, and you would carry on going, and you would carry on trimming. Now to quilt it, that's the next thing that I need to show you. So you can tell it's been in the car for a couple of days. So just
give it a press.
press. They're just so beautiful, really are. So when it comes to quilting it, I really, really love the stencils and hand stitching at the moment. So I've got quite a few of these hand stencils. Ooh. And we've all got them at home. We find these amazing stencils, and we use them. We can either hand quilt them, you can use them on the machine, you know, you can use your iron off markers if that's something you use. I'm going to use a pencil because that's all I've got with me today.
Okay. Okay.
And they are so easy to use. So I'm just using this corner piece to make sure my corner is lined up correctly. And then I tend to use a perlé thread or some embroidery floss or anything like that, really.
I've never, do you know what? Out of all the products I've seen, I don't think I've ever seen these.
I absolutely love them, and it's quite sad because they're quite far and few between now.
Really?
Where you can get them, and I'm trying to source some to bring them on.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of you will have seen them around.
Just notice you've got buttons on your nails.
I have. I've got buttons, I've got threads, and I've got bobbins. You can tell I've been
I love that your nails match what you're doing, so I can get you.
And the great thing
Fabulous.
about that, I mean, I don't know how well.
Yeah, you can see that
we
well.
can see this really well.
Yeah.
So I've done this corner piece, and then how the stencil works is we then line up this again, this corner piece. I'm just going to line this bit up. And then I can carry on down this way.
Hurrah.
They are amazing. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do without these stencils because I use them so much when I'm doing hand quilting, because I'm not particularly very good at drawing.
Right, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So because of that, I wouldn't just draw on my own design.
Yes.
And I would probably do this every couple of strips.
What a lovely idea.
So again, I would find my corner piece, and I would make sure that that's lined up beautifully along there, and again we would draw on. And I think for this one I'm going to do a little bit of, I've got some blue perlé thread, I think. Yes, I do.
Because I suppose you could free motion over that as well, couldn't you?
You can. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was saying earlier. So some people like to simplise them. Is that a word? Simplise?
Simplify. Thank you. Yeah, that was Marcus, not me.
Yeah, you see.
I couldn't think of the word either.
Words.
I mean, I've got a nice big roll, haven't I? Now I'm getting a bit too comfy. This is well comfy. But yeah, you're surprised someone's going to win this. Sorry. I promise I haven't got any ink on it or anything. So
You know,
I shouldn't be leaning on the prize, should I? That's terrible.
Do you know, I can't get over the prize. I cannot get over the prize.
The person who wins that.
Oh, I am so jealous. But you know, I'm also very, very excited because I've always wanted to be somebody that does the show where they announce the winner. And I was saying earlier, I get so overexcited about a raffle. If there's any of the ladies that come on the sewing retreats with me and on Jenny's retreats, just email in what I'm like at a raffle.
Do you get super excited? Are you over the top?
Excited. I get so excited. We're even having a raffle at the wedding.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. What are you raffling off? Have you been given loads of presents or have you?
No, I'm just going to stick raffle tickets on all the presents and then I'm just going to win them all.
Oh my.
So I can
see. You're not going to sell tickets to the people who are coming. You're just going to win all your presents.
I'm just going to win all the prizes.
Amazing. Best raffle ever.
You know,
I mean, I'd like to say that has been a bit fixed, love. But why not? Your wedding, your rules.
I'm not allowed to enter this one.
Hey?
I'm not allowed to enter this
no,
one.
No, me neither.
So I know.
And it looks so good, doesn't it?
I know. So I'm just going to show you very quickly. How are we going for time?
How are we going for time? 7 minutes. 7 minutes, love.
Oh, right. So then I find a thread that I couldn't find the end on, so I've just... And these threads are amazing. So this is Perlé 8. So it's a Perlé size 8.
Yeah.
And if I can get it threaded up in time. And so I've done like a what we call a bagging technique on here. So I've placed my top and my bottom so they're right sides together. I've sewn all the way round, left a hole, pulled it through, pressed it, and now I'm going to quilt it.
Beautiful.
Did you get that?
Did you put the quilting fabric in as well? Has it got a quilting fabric or is it just the...
So it's got wadding in there as well.
Right, yeah, I meant
so
that. Wadding, Leona. That's one I should know by now.
Yeah,
do you want me to give a reminder while you're needling?
Needling.
Does that sound too dodgy? Well, you're threading your needle.
I'm trying to thread it, but I really can't see after this week. So yeah, give a recap.
I'll recap.
I'll struggle.
I'll stop leaning on the prize and stand up. Remember, someone's going to win all that. It's amazing. Someone's going to win it all. OK, I am going to be super, super quick. Your one day special is really quick. So, not quite white. Not quite white. This one, really busy. We're approaching 40% of the stock gone. You've then got Taste the Rainbow. And remember, with each one of these 20 strips, you've also got your fabric. So the fabric is just under there as well. With that one, again, beautiful, bright colours. One of my favourites is a Mermaid Shores. I absolutely adore that. All about that gorgeous, it's like a pistachio green, isn't it? Approaching 30% of the stock gone there. Another one of my super, super favourites is the Autumn Hues. That is absolutely exquisite. You're loving that as well. Over 60% of the stock has gone. And then, oh, darling Clementine. Darling Clementine. Beautiful. Again, really nice, bright colours there. Bright but muted, if that's the thing. Then the powder room. So with this one, again, you've got your pinks and your purples, and the way that they just merge from one to the other, exquisite. And this favourite, the earthy greens, yeah. This, I love this. And this, whatever colours you put with it, it is approaching half the stock. If I take the rainbow, I mean, this is what I love about it. You know, when you see those beautiful greens, with any of those colours, almost. I mean, with the blues, with the pinks.
Just works.
It just works. So that, yeah, loving that one. That's your earthy greens. Your melon salad, which is a melon salad. Again, really, really vibrant and fresh. Very pretty indeed. You've also got the lovely wild berry. And I love it. You've moved from those gorgeous sort of bright poppy colours to these jewel tones with this one. Again, absolutely exquisite. That is your wild berry. We've also got the wonderful peacock. Oh, such rich tones again here that'll mix and match with so many things that you're creating. That's your beautiful peacock. We've then got the wonderful waterfall. The peacock's got really rich colours in there, the rich blues. The peacock is, the waterfall, sorry, has absolutely got softer tones in there, which your waterfall absolutely would. The next one is the Birds of Paradise. This is lovely, absolutely lovely. And that has got some really gorgeous bright colours there with those. And then, of course, you have got the lavender fields, which is lovely. All those purple tones. 044002. That's your item number. Once it's gone, it's gone. You have to check your baskets out. Please remember your happy hour deals, because your happy hour deals, literally, it's nearly over. So if you do want any of those happy hour deals, you do need to check them out within your 3 minutes. So don't forget your happy hour deals. And of course, you've got your big Swiss rolls. And these have been really, really busy. They are on the website, of course. And with these, you're getting 40 strips of your material, all the same colours that we have run through. But that price, just £31.99. Have a little perusal. We've got loads and loads of goodies on there as ever. And there you can see those wonderful happy hour deals that are going to go up or not be available even in the next hour. So please check your baskets out with those ones. Now, how are we doing, love?
Oh,
hooray!
So we've started stitching, and it is just, if you're somebody that loves sashiko, it's just like your running stitch or a back stitch, that sort of thing. I just by eye it, really. I just do it by eye. I don't measure in between, and you know, you get this amazing, effect with it as well. And so I just carry on stitching.
I really like that.
I go up one way and come back down the other, and I'm going right the way through to the back as well. So you can see that obviously I haven't secured my stitches there, but you're getting this amazing pattern on the back as well. And it's just, there is something very calming and very relaxing about hand quilting.
Yeah, and I just think I like it. I do like hand quilting because that hand finished look is just beautiful. You can't better it. It's so.
And you know,
pretty.
I'm going to start a whole petition thing on bringing these stencils back.
I think you should,
because nobody seems to have them anymore, and they are amazing, and you get the most amazing effects with your hand quilting stencils.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you say.
I suppose you could use the card making ones, couldn't you? Yeah.
If you design, and there's so many border ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
for
you
sure,
could use
for sure.
those as well. So if you're somebody that's got those, give that a go, just with your chalk markers or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's really lovely. Thank you, our lovely Sasha.
That's okay.
Boom. We're done already. Where does ours go? Okay, folks, I want you to check your baskets out. Please remember your options. So many options. And do you know what? How much time I've got, Marcus? Right, you look at that 1 second. Because off she goes. Because what I was thinking were, look, and I will put these back, but look, that's some in that prize. Look how well that goes. I was looking at that thinking, oh, someone's going to win that. And look, and oh, look at that. Boom. Anyway, check your baskets out. Our Sasha will be back up with you at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Make sure you tune in then. Thank you very much. See you in the next hour. Bye.